Flosstube, it's Janet with Janet Jabber. I'm coming at you with episode 247. If you're new to my channel, this is channel about cross stitch. I hope you like what you see. Comment, thumbs up, do the YouTube things. And if you're a returning friend, thank you so much for stopping in this week. I know summer gets busy for everyone and I look forward to our visits. Ollie has already decided that's enough. I am showing Opie here at the very beginning because I know Jeremiah loves seeing him and others have commented, but Opie is freshly washed. I don't usually talk personal right at the beginning, but this little stinker got into some grease in the garage and we had to give him like an emergency bath where we used the whole Dawn dish soap trick to get the grease out, and then his fluffy good shampooing for the good fluffiness that he has. So he was not happy with us, but he looks so nice and handsome now. So he's gonna hang out with us as we do this video today. Okay, so if you follow my channel, you may have seen last week an extra video popped up, something I would like to try on the channel, and that's Walks with Janet. I had lots of positive feedback in regards to it. If it's not your gig and you don't want to watch that, then just step along and my next Flosstube will come out. I release every single week, but I wanted to start giving a little more content, and walking is a habit I have embraced and I'm wanting to continue to embrace it. And I thought those little walks could be where you maybe get to know me a little bit more. So I am looking for ideas or questions or something you would be interested in. And I have a few in my mind. And then I have this journaling jar from when my daughter was little and I homeschooled her. And it had prompts for you to write with. So I've thought if I may even pull out of there. We'll continue to evolve that and see what happens. But I did enjoy it and I got positive feedback in regards to it. So thank you for those that checked it out and liked it. And if it's not your gig, then I'll be back with my cross stitching and you can just skip those. All right, with that, I also have normal stuff I talk about on this channel, and that is reminding you of my description box below. I have a Happy Mail linked there where I use that address for sending out Happy Mail. I try to do that once a month. I love receiving Happy Mail, so I love sharing that with you because who doesn't like to get something potentially besides a bill? And I seem to always hit people that need that kind of a little tug of love. It just randomly works out. So there are also other links in my description box. Buy me a coffee, a Ko-fi link. I have friends that have online businesses. They sell everything cross stitch. They sell bags. They sell t-shirts. So again, give it a look if that's something that you're in the market for checking out. With that, I also usually have on this channel a featured friend. I still have a few in the queue. I need to give a shout out for that. So if you want your stuff shared on here, we love this context. Send me an email at janetjabber@gmail.com to get added into the queue for that. And the camera keeps moving a little bit because it's on a tripod and the cat is rubbing against it. Sorry about that. All right, so let's get into this week's featured friend. Her name is Janet, but she goes by Jan. So let's look at her pictures here. She has 4 pieces of work to share with us, which are amazing. I love the colors of them. I just love everything about them. So the first one here is Morning Dew by Barbara Bads Hillman of Coolier Designs. Very, very bright, very colorful. I love the context of that. It was stitched on 32 count Ivory Lugana using DMC threads. The next one we have here is Cat Tapestry by Tiny Modernist, stitched on 32 count Witchelt Green Lugana with also DMC threads. And our next one here is Silkwood Manor by Just Nan, stitched on a 28 count Monaco. And last but not least is something called an ETE by Sarah Stitched. It's on a 32 count lamb's wool Joblin. So those are super cute, and thank you very much, Jan, for sharing those. I love the frames on those, and I'm sure your taste is very amazing for your frames. So your other 2, if that's how you finish them, they will be excellent also. So thank you very much. Again, reminder, I already said it, but janetjabber@gmail.com to get added to the queue for that. So with that, we're going to get into my stitching for this week. And we have 2 finishes and then my normal stitching. I've got a little bit of haul. Actually, it's like a little bit of haul, and then talk about plans and whatnot. So probably a short video. I think it's just the season we're in. Mine are always normally short, but I feel like short. I don't know. This, hold please. The first finish that I have is my stocking from Blackbird Designs. It's out of the June booklet, and this is the 3rd one in the booklet for me to stitch. And this is where we're at. It's crowded up here because the cat came back, and now the dog is like, where do I sit? So this is, Here Comes the Bride. This is a full coverage stitch in 3 different colors. I do love it, but like right here seeing it with you, it is gorgeous, but it was definitely a lot to stitch. So it brought me joy at the beginning and it brought me joy at the end, but that was a lot. Regardless, it'll look cute, added to the collection, and the final one for the June stocking. Again, if you've been here a while, 3 years in the making of getting these booklets done, and it'll be done this year. So can you believe we're halfway through the year? That is mind-blowing. My next finish, I kind of had a feeling when I chatted with you last that this would be a finish, and I'm super excited about it. This is year 3 from Frogwarts. So the Black Needle Society's Frogwarts, year 3. When I came at you last, basically I just had 1 over 1 to get done, and then these, they're not exactly smearing crosses, but that's what I do because though I've never seen the stitch that's used, and I just kind of wing it, let me be honest with you. But I'm super happy with how this turned out. And now on to year 4 to see where we can get in regards to that. So that's exciting. Because year 5 is right around the corner, but I am going to concentrate on year 4. So my next thing that I have, those are my finishes, and the next things I have to share with you are my stitching for the week. So my first one is my queen. This is Queen of Peace by Mirabilia, and she is so coming along. I'm going to show you her in the full, and then basically what I've been stitching on is this color, because I still have I have all this to fill in and this. So more green in the dress. It's definitely bringing out her poofiness. So I guess bows and ribbons is what this is really kind of come along. Ah, she looks beautiful. I love how she looks. And I just sharing her. I think that I still think that it's going to look beautiful when I get the beading done. I know that sometimes in the light, it's like her dress blends in, but I'm okay with that. I love how it's looking, and it'll be great. My next one, this Opie is a distraction being on my lap, just so you know. My next one that I have that I stitched is for the month of June. I always have a focus. So my focus for the month of June is Junebug by Nora Corbett. And this is what she looks like. This does not do her any justice at all for what she truly looks like. This is stitched on a piece of witched fabric. Actually, it's the called for. So it doesn't even look really green right here, but let me see if I can tell you what color it is. So this, I finished stitched in then the other half of this, and then a couple of the purples. And I still have this half of 154 stitching is done. I have to finish it up here. So she's very equal. She's so much brighter in person than what she's showing up right there. Let me see what she is actually called for. Da-da-da. Water lily. I was like, I know the name of it. Water lily. So that's the color of the green that it is. My next piece should be finished when I come to you next time, but it's Seasons of the Heart with Thy Needle and Thread. I'm working on the spring one, and I literally have one more color to do. I just ran out of time. So I also always have a seasonal focus. So I have a monthly focus, a seasonal focus, a daily focus. I just focus everywhere, don't I? So I basically have, it's 3328 or something like that. But the insides of these flowers need filled in. And then a couple single flowers here. So this is on a 36 count Vintage Country Mocha. I surprise myself sometimes that I remember these things to share. My next piece that I have is another Mirabilia. I love my Mirabilia. So this is Miss Christmas Eve. She was one that I had, I wanted to get out and figure out where I was. I'm happy with the progress I made on her. I don't remember. I know that I still have the Karen water lilies to do, and I still have to fill in these bows. You can see it's making bows. Barely can see it, but this is what she looks like. This is on a pace of 32 count. I think it's 32 count that IT dyed. So this is where she's at. I basically got, I don't remember, that's 304 or something like that. I did get all of that color completed there. So I would like for her to come out for a December focus. And it would be great if she was finished in December, but I'm not sure. I'm not going to hold my breath. You may see me bring her out again every so often to see if I can focus on getting it done this year. Okay, my next piece, I kind of figured I would get this section of this piece done also. And this is my Sunshine, Hello Sunshine by Little House Needleworks. It's a 4-part piece. I did not grab the chart or the pattern out, but this is the second one that I chose. So that one's finished. So I have 2, and I have 2 more to go. So this is on what I do on mini Mondays. And for what Wednesdays was my year 3. So I will get reacquainted with year 4 this week. So fingers crossed that I get some stitching. Sometimes when I get reacquainted, it takes a hot minute for me to grasp where I was at. And then Friday, I do For the Grands Friday. And the one I am doing right now, here is the picture. It is the Tiny Modernist stitch along that she did for May and June, or April and May. And I had no intention of keeping up with it, but I did have intentions of, I'm on her Patreon when I saw this came out, I jumped right on her Patreon. So this is a 32 count. I think it's 32 count. I don't have the pattern here, but I took a chance because she said to use like khakis and stuff like that, and I took a chance, and I am loving the chance I took. This looks so deep foresty to me, and I am digging it. So I decided when I got it out this time, because it was equally stitched everywhere, I decided I'm going to do quadrant at a time, and this is the quadrant I chose. So I got some leaves done on that, and we'll see where I get next time. Again, not a race for me to try to get those done. I just get to stitching. That's what I do. So that's what I have as far as my stitching goes. To talk to you a little bit about plans, if you notice, June is over halfway done, and Love Letters for Mom has not been pulled out. I did sit on the couch last night and get acquainted with it, so I kind of know what specialty stitch I need to do around the border, and so we'll see where I come on that. I will throw that in this week to see what stitching gets done. I also have my other whip go was my butterfly afghan, so that one needs to come out. I am about like 400 stitches from finishing another butterfly, so that would be cool if I could bring that to you. Not fingers crossed. I will bring it to you by the end of June finished for that, because I do stay up on my whip go, but that is something that I still have to focus. I did not get to participate in the whip go weekend because like I've said so many times on here, it's graduation season, and it's not even my kids that graduated, and it's not my kids have been graduated, and it's family, it's neighborhood friends, it's whatnot. So, oh, he just barked. What a little stinker. Hopefully he stops. I don't know what he's barking at. The mail person's already been here today. But all right, so what we're going to get on to now is like my little bit of haul or what came in the mail. So what my mail is, I did get the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitch magazine for the summer edition. And if you notice on here, it's 10 years of publishing. So this was a fun one. I definitely have to peruse through it again and see what's going on with that. So sorry about that. This little stinker. There is no reason for him to be barking because the mail has already been. So I don't know if there's geese in the backyard, but with my big dogs being gone, that's a little bit personal. And it's jumping in here before I do the next thing. So my big dogs have been gone in training, and that makes it very quiet around here. So less tippy tappies, but they're going to come back. Hopefully, Gabby had been trained before, but so it was sending Stella away for training and putting Gabby and Stella together in their training so they can work together harmoniously. And so these two have had the run of the house, and that's the reason, like, all of a sudden they're like extra. But anyway, I don't know why he was barking, but he's being a stinker. We're going to finish the video, and he interrupted us, and he's sorry. All right, so that was, I have 2 pieces of mail that came in, and they're actually things I ordered. So if you have not received your Black Needle Society's piece of fabric from Bestitch Me for year 5, look away. It's not a secret, but you may want to see your piece when it comes in. So this is what it is. It is so bright for me. You've been here a while. You know this is not my cup of tea brightness. So I am going to consult from some friends, but I may dump this in some tea coffee dye, like coffee mixture that people do. I may dunk it in there and darken it up because this is just too bright for me. I'm a neutral, boring-ish kind of person. But anyway, that's that. Super happy that it arrived so I can start prepping. The next thing that arrived, I am going to do an opening with you, and then we'll talk about personal stuff. So if you are somebody that received the Bluey box from Forbidden Fiber Co., you might want to look away. So this is kind of family, personal, and at the same time an unboxing. But I hope you stick around or fast forward to the end of this because I got cuteness to share with the grands. But all right, let's do this. So Bluey, why did I get attracted to this? So of course it's the grands, and they are, Ozzy is a huge Bluey. She, like that song, the episode starts and there's like the intro video. Don't eat that, it's not a real tree. And she starts dancing. It's the cutest thing ever, and I'm sure Henry is gonna do the same thing. But let's open this. So you're gonna hear some crinkling. I almost thought I missed out on it, and thankfully my friend Janelle was able to hook me up. So we're seeing it for the first time together, and we're both seeing it backwards. All right, so Bluey! I love this. If you're not familiar with Bluey, and why would you be if you don't have littles around, but Bluey is a mother and father and two littles, and it is an Australian cartoon for kids. And if you don't know this, they say every generation has had a blue dog, and check out and see what yours could possibly be. But so this is the beautiful little bag and Bluey on there. Look at this little, I love the scissor pull. I guarantee you Miss Ozzy is going to try to steal this. So, that is not real. Listen to me. It's a fake tree. All right, so let's open it up and see what's in here. I'm just going to pull. Oh my gosh, this is textured. Oh. All right, we're going to just pull out, and that is everything in there. So let's go through this pile. So, of course, there's a pattern. It says, oh my gosh. Stop. It's called Wackadoodle. My daughter is going to freak out. So this encompasses so much of the biscuits, smoochy kisses, tactical wee. This is taking ages. How very dare of you. $1 gotta be gone, or gotta be done. This is trifocal. It's like difficult. Anyway. For real life, Wackadoodle. I slipped on my beans. So cute, love it. A piece of bingo fabric to go with it. I chose the 32 count Belfast linen. And then these are the colors for it. Oh my gosh, yes. I mean, you could see from the pattern this was going to be super bright. So, so cute, so cute. This is going to be a fun, bright color one to stitch. This, I had another one I was going to put in for the grands after I finished Forest Friends, but this may trump it for a hot minute. Maybe. And then this little tiny needle minder of Bluey. So that's the family. That's kind of hard to see, but oh my gosh. And it's just so cute. It's so stinking cute. So there you go. That's the family. Yay! It'll be fun to stitch that. This will be so cute. Ozzy is going to freak out when I show it to her. I'm putting this back because that cat. So if you're not on the mailing list, just get on the mailing list because she has different themed ones out all the time. Forbidden Fiber Co. Of different themed bags that she does, and they come out. It's like a quick pre-order, but it's a quick turnaround. So I don't even think I already threw the thing away. It wasn't that long ago that this came out, and I ordered it. So, and it's an open, like a, what's that called? I don't know, a fat bottom one. So super cute. I'm so glad I got this. And if you watch my show, Leanne, I love it. So excited to get to stitching on that when the time comes. So yay. All right. So that is my stitching. Whew. And then let's talk about cuteness and family and all that kind of stuff. So I have this super cute picture of the Grands, and I'm popping here. I don't have a lot of pictures this week. It's been a hectic week, but this is a cute picture of the Grands together. So Ozzy and Henry have been doing great. Henry is starting to sit up on his own. I got to feed him baby food this weekend. Ozzy is just like a powerhouse all in her own, and she does great. She goes on walks with me. She just does really good. So sometimes she's not so great about sharing her grandma, but this morning was a good morning of like good morning kisses and making sure Bubs can give me a kiss. So it was great. I mentioned I had graduation parties. I had 2 last weekend. We got 2 coming up this weekend. I think that does it for me, because then we're like sliding into July. I can't believe I'm saying that, but that is true. I already mentioned the dog training, so I miss them desperately. I can't wait for them to come home. It's so crazy because they are hectic, but it's quiet without them, which is a good and a bad. Like it's this like balance thing. Like I miss them dearly, but at the same time, like life is much calmer without them. But they do help me. Like they give me that reason to go on my walk. So I had started building that up with them prior to taking them, and I was like, this is gonna see where the walking lies with me. And I have done very well about still walking. There was a day last week that I didn't go on my morning walk, but I grabbed that walk when I got to work. I got to work just early enough that I scored the walk at work, and I was like, I'm carrying my radio, but I got to finish this walk. So that was, I was happy and proud of myself for pulling that off. And that's it. As far as this coming week, I have a couple appointments, one really long day at work. This is the week leading into Juneteenth. That is the first time that's been a holiday for my facility where I work at. So there's that going on. And then, yeah, that just trugging along. So the husband's getting ready for the fireworks on the hill, the 4th of July event that we do. And we're just in the midst of summer. There's like kids and people everywhere. So there's that. All right. And now I'm just rambling to keep you on here. But again, if you want to just visit with me or send me a topic or something, please do that, because I did enjoy the walk. And this week it is going to be a walk with just me because the babies are still in training. But nonetheless, we'll get back. We'll figure out our groove there. And if there's anything else on this channel you would like for me to incorporate, please hit me up with that. I have been bugging Sammy J in order to find out her camera setup, because I want to do some sit and stitches. So I need to develop that and get going from there. So, all right, I'm getting out of here because I am just rambling with you right now. But I love you so much. I hope you have a great week. Please stay safe. It is a massive heat wave going on early in the summer for a big chunk of the United States. So please stay safe, stay hydrated, do all the good things, and I will see you next week. So please keep stitching, enjoy life, and I'm sending you so much love. Bye.